the Attorney General. I'm joined by Congressman Patrick Meehan, a member of the House Oversight Committee. And Congressman, good to have you with us. This is now beginning to move rather quickly for a hearing that and an investigation that has taken in excess of a year. How close are we to actually contempt proceedings?
Well, this will begin a process. The presentation of this draft will be given to the Oversight Committee itself for review and approval, and if approved, taken to the full Congress. So my suspicion is that Chairman Issa will give that to us upon our return to Washington early next week.
And House leadership obviously supporting this move to have the House Oversight Committee at least approve the contempt draft. Talk about the areas that are of the greatest concern. Who in the top management of the Department of Justice does the committee hold most responsible failure to produce documents specifically?
Well, I think you answered the fundamental question about, who is responsible for the decision-making, and those same people seem to be involved in the stonewalling of the numerous requests for documents. And one of the facts that people seem to forget is an awful lot of information is brought to the committee from whistleblowers, people who have identified information, so there's a recognition that there's certain information that's out there, and a request for documents that are believed to be in the possession of the Justice Department to speak to the very things that are known to exist. So the effort is to have them be compliant, and to this point in time, it's been a systematic stonewalling, frankly.
And who do you hold responsible beyond the Attorney General himself, principally?
Well, these matters go right to the highest levels of the Justice Department. These issues are resolved likely at the level of the Deputy Attorney General, and it may actually include consultation. When you have an issue like this, with a potential contempt of Congress proceeding, it would be malpractice not to be bringing this directly to the attention of the Attorney General.
And many in Washington have expressed some surprise that Chairman Issa has been so patient, because contemporaneously with the House investigation, the Inspector General has been investigating throughout the Justice Department on Operation Fast and Furious, and to this point has produced nothing that would be shared with either the committee or, for that matter, as far as we know, the Attorney General himself. Is that a complication for a contempt proceeding or not?
It may partially be, but Lou, here's the issue, and we have to put this back in the perspective. Mm-hmm. There are the families of two kids who have lost their children, and they have been asking questions, and they believe that they have not had answers coming. And we need to put this back into the perspective that this is about those victims and the refusal of the Justice Department to be responsive to really answering the questions about who knew what, who authorized this, and who's made changes of decisions with information they've already given to us, and what kind of communications took place among the numerous agencies who had information in front of them that may have changed the circumstances that occurred in Mexico. So these are really fundamental questions. There's been stonewalling that's been going on, a great deal of patience on the part of the family, and hopefully, Lou, what this does is it compels them to be responsive, to get us the documents. This is an investigation that may already have been concluded by Congress if, in fact, we had appropriate responsiveness.
Congressman Patrick Meehan, we thank you for being with us. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lou.
We're here now to discuss whether Fast and Furious and other scandals now linked to the Obama administration could prove to be significant political problems for the president's reelection bid. We're joined by